Hey there, retro gamers. David here, the Game Over CEO, and today I'd like to show you an unboxing video of a bunch of things we just received from our friends at Hyperkin. Now, I've already kind of unboxed the bigger boxes because it was so much stuff it would take forever just opening boxes. And I know what you really want to know is what's inside the boxes. So I'm going to show you some of the things that we've gotten recently from Hyperkin. There's a lot of different companies that they sell products for. But it's one of our main suppliers of third-party accessories and consoles for the retro systems. So it's a lot of stuff that you need. You just maybe don't necessarily know that we carry it or even know that it's made. So I thought I'd run through some of the products and show you what we got. So first of all, we have the wires and power cords. These are the things that always get lost, misplaced in a move, eaten by a dog or cat. Ripped up in a fight or a crazy, out of control game match of Smash Brothers or something. But you always need replacements for this stuff. So just to show you a few of the things, Xbox 360 can carry replacement power cords for those. They seem to always be, burning out, getting lost, getting misplaced in general. So we have the ones for the regular 360. We've got some for the Slim. Some for the Slim E. That's the newest model Slims for 360. We've got, let's see, it's kind of a random assortment here, so in no particular order. We've got some battery replacements for Xbox One controllers. So you can actually plug the power cord in there to charge it, the USB cable, and put the battery in the controller and recharge it. So if your controller's not working anymore and need a new battery, we have those. Then we've got, let's see, AV cables. The go-to hookup cable for old school consoles. This one's dedicated to Nintendo 64, GameCube, and Super Nintendo. Then we've got the PlayStation version, which is for PS1, 2, and 3s. So if you need that wire that hooks it up to the TV in the basic red, white, and yellow cables, this is it. So only $10, and they work on multiple consoles. So very cool. Move some of that down here. What else did we get this week? We've got charge cables for PS3 controllers, also for PSP. Those like mini USB cables. We've got some of those. Replacement Wii Sensor Bars. These are really cool. You have to have it for the Wii or Wii U for the motion games. It sits on top of your TV. And I don't know, at least in my house, this seems to always be a favorite toy of cats. So, if they got to it and ate up the wire, replacement model, just $10. Your Wii is working again. Power cords for the old school, like Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and early model 1 Genesis. These are just kind of generic power cables, but they work on all of them. It has a split connector on there. But these are really cool. And if all you're missing is a bad power cord on your old retro system, this is an easy way to get your old stuff working again. Then we've got a lot of stuff for handhelds. Gba SP chargers. Those also work on the original model DS. So we sell these by the truckload, just $12, and works on all those old Game Boy SPs that we have. Replacement batteries for Game Boy SP. Got those. Let's see. Recent stuff, we have that too. Switch, you got a new Switch. You need a screen protector. We've got some of those in the plastic models and the tempered glass. The plastic ones are normally $6.99. The tempered glass ones are $9.99. I recommend the glass ones. They do work a little better. But either way, something on the screen to protect it from getting scratched is always great. And we have them for the regular Switch and Switch lights also. So whatever model Switch you have, we have those protector screens for you. Let's see, we've got more of the AV cables. These are for Genesis 2. So if you have one of the old Genesis models, also Genesis Model 3 will use this one. Just basic red, yellow, and white AV cable connects to a TV. Get your Genesis going. Let's see here. We've got, these are cool, Gba Link Cables. So you can link up multiple Game Boy Advance systems for, the multiplayer gaming on that. Then we've got, this is a great universal charger. These are for all the 3DS and 2DS handheld models. Works on all the different models they've had. They put out, like one every year for the past 10 years, so this works on most of those. Got those in stock. GameCube memory cards. These are real handy to have. Not only for use on the GameCubes, of course, but on Nintendo Wii. So when you play your GameCube games on some of the older model Wiis, you need one of those memory cards to be able to save your progress. Let's see, what else in here? PlayStation Vita power cord. Everybody loves the Vita, so a lot of times those cords get lost, get torn up. We have replacements for those, just 14 bucks, but good charger on those. Let's see, PS2. We've got an HD converter. This goes into the back of a AV port on a PS2 model and allows you to hook up an HDMI cable to it. So that way you can hook it up to modern TV. You get a lot of stuff like that nowadays for a HD conversion because everybody has the big flat screen TVs. You want to play your retro consoles on it. So you need some kind of adapter to make that work. We've got some more of those for Sega Genesis HD adapters. We carry these. These are 30 bucks, but to convert a Genesis to HD, that's pretty awesome. Same thing for Dreamcast. So if you got a Sega Dreamcast, you can convert that to HD with those adapter cables. Then we have these. This is probably one of the most useful ones you can have in the house for a retro gamer. It's 20 bucks. It's an AV to HD converter. This one's kind of generic. So basically what you can do is anything that has the red, white, and yellow circles on it for connector cables, you plug it into this, and then this gives you the HDMI output that goes to your TV. So that way you can make any retro console an HD compatible console with this. So 20 bucks, those are really handy to have around. All this stuff, by the way, is available in our retail stores and also on our website at gameovervideogames.com. We even have a special Hyperkin collection set up, and I'll put the link in the comments below so you can see that and check out all the stuff from Hyperkin that we carry in stock on our website at any time, and they have a lot of cool stuff. Let's see, lots of other power cords in here. These are like the generic power cords that a lot of consoles used back in the day. We've got PS1, Saturn, Dreamcast, the original Xbox. A lot of those use the same power cord. So we always have those in stock. If you just need a generic power cord, we have those for sure. Let's see, power cords for Switch. We've got those. Memory cards, just like the GameCube. Sometimes it's hard to find the old memory cards. These are for the Nintendo 64. So we carry these, just $9 again. You can get them on our website or in our stores. Let's see, hard drive converters for 360. If you have the original model Xbox 360, the hard drives were kind of a big, like, oval-shaped thing that clipped on the side. In the slim line 360s, it was smaller and it went inside the unit. And you can actually convert your old one to a slim line by putting it in this little plastic device. You take the old one apart, take the guts of it out, put it in this, and then that goes into your slim line 360. So these are really handy to have, and it's totally easy for a do-it-yourselfer to do. Let's see, one more power cord we haven't talked about, for the Wii U. The gamepad, the big controller with the screen on it, these charge and connect those to recharge them and use it while it's charging. So those are really handy to have. So that's pretty much all the accessories and wires. But now I want to move on to controllers. So you need the essential wires to hook things up. Yeah, but that's not as glamorous as the controllers. So the controllers are fun. So let's look at the controllers we got this week. So we've got some cool wireless ones for GameCube. These are called free pads. And those are cool. It's kind of like the Wavebirds Nintendo made back in the day, which are now insanely hard to find and crazy expensive. But these, just 20 bucks and wireless. So pretty cool. We've got those. These are a cool Hyperkin model Genesis controller. You can use that on your old Sega Genesis. Also, Genesis controllers do work on Atari systems, the 2600 models. So if you're an Atari fan and your joysticks have gone out, see if you have any Genesis controllers around, because that's a little pro tip. You can use those on the Ataris. So those are really nice to have. We've got some replacement controllers for Saturn. You get a Sega Saturn. It's really hard to find those these days, so those are nice to have, just 14 bucks. Those are very convenient. Then we've got, let's see, Nintendo 64. Really popular right now. We've got some of these controllers. They come in all different colors. We just got a bunch of red ones this month, but we carry, I think, 15 different colors all together. So you have to check the website or your local store to see what we have at any given time. But it's always good to have 4 controllers for that, because you're going to have friends over. They're going to want to play too. A lot of times you like to keep the first party controller for yourself, but you still need 3 other ones for your friends to play. So it's good to have some just third party, extra controllers laying around. Let's see, then we've got Bluetooth controllers for the old systems, and that's always great because they didn't have wireless back in the day, or if they did, it was like infrared even the 2.4 gig, where it's not that great, but Bluetooth is pretty good. So we've got Bluetooth 64 controllers in white and black. These are really cool. 39 bucks, but brand new, works great on your N64. Gives you a wireless option. These are called the Cadet for NES. These are really nice Bluetooth controllers, and also these and the 64 ones, they actually work on PC also. Since they're just Bluetooth, you can have it work on a PC, you can have it work on a Mac, you can even have these work with your most Android cell phones. So anything that takes Bluetooth can accept these. So cool way to get controllers for that. We've got, let's see, we got some of the Nintendo. These are like the Nintendo NES Model 2, the top loader system. These are controllers designed just like that. Really good knockoffs, but they're only $5. So if you need an extra controller, really good to have around a few of those. Let's see, we've got controllers for Atari 2600. For your old school gamers in the house, these joysticks, most of the original models, they're old, they break a lot, so you need some replacements around. These are really good quality. They're only $15, $14.99. And the cool thing about these, they're called the Trooper, is that they actually have, I don't know if you can see, I'll try and reach over real far. They have 2 buttons on it. The old Atari joysticks just had one, so it's made for a right-handed person to hold the stick, and then you push the button with your left thumb. But this way, it's actually made for righties or lefties, and you can reverse your hands, and you have the extra button. If you are a lefty, you hold the stick with the left and push the button with the right. So really nice. They didn't really consider that for left-handed people back in the day, but this is a nice little upgrade Hyperkin did on that one. Let's see, we've got Xbox One. Again, we do carry the current stuff too. Xbox One controllers. These are replacement controllers made by Hyperkin. They're real small. They're kind of like the shape of a Super Nintendo controller, but for just playing regular games. They have analog sticks. The buttons work well. They're really cool controllers, and they work on PC also. So we got some of those. Running out of room to put stuff. Let's see, Nintendo Wii. Again, just like the 64, a lot of those games are multiplayer games, so you need a lot of controllers around. And if you don't have enough, we sell replacements. These are some we just got in this week. There's white and black, and only $20 for a brand new. It's third party, but they work well, and who cares? You need 4 of them, so good to have some extras of those laying around. Then we've got GameCube controllers. Really popular right now. The GameCube system is hot. It's selling fast. We can't keep them in stock at our stores. It's crazy how popular that system is. And again, 4 controller ports. You want to play with your friends, play Smash Brothers, you need a bunch of extra controllers. And we carry a lot of different colors on these. We just got restocked on the orange, the black, the indigo, the silver or platinum, and another orange one. And let's see, clear, some clear ones, and white. So really cool. There's a couple other colors we carry too in the stores, but this is just what we got in this past week or two. We got a huge shipment in, I guess about 2 weeks ago. Started processing it all last week and going through everything, and it was such a variety of stuff that I was like, I need to make a video of this and show people the true breadth of what we carry. It's not just old stuff. It's not just current stuff, obviously, but we carry a little bit of everything. And Hyperkin's a great company. The stuff's really good quality. And it runs the range of any console out there that you need just a cord, just a AV cable, just a controller. We carry all of that, and so Hyperkin provides that, and they've been a really great partner for us over the years. And so I just wanted to go through and show you some of the things we carry. Let's see, the other ones I left out here. We've got some for PS3. These also work on PC since they're just USB controllers, but PS2 style. There's a red and black model. We got some of those. Those do really well. For PS2, PS2 is getting popular again. We carry these in this like greenish yellow and also black, silver, I think white. But it's always kind of a crapshoot on what we're going to have in the stores at any given time, because things constantly sell and constantly come in at Game Over stores. So you have to check back often. If there's a certain color you want, you might have to try a couple of different stores or check our website out. But we do carry a lot of them, so it's just persistence that'll get you the exact model that you want. Let's see, Xbox original model, just kind of a basic replacement controller there. Those are cool. I think that's it on the controllers. So now I'm going to move on to the hardware. To me, this is the really fun stuff because this is like replacing the entire system. You know, like NES, for example. You know, everybody loves it, but you know, the old models, the original units, you put the game in, push it down, and you always have to kind of wiggle it around to get it to work right. You know, you get the flashy, blinky, you know, red screen. And when you're tired of messing with that, or if you just have a really nice model you want to just put on your shelf and keep it, you know, long term, the one that you actually play every day, you probably want to have a different model for that. And these are really cool. We sell these for just 35 bucks. It's called a Retron HD. It's a basic little box. It's, you know, it's like this big. It's like 8 inches by 8 inches, you know, square. And it plays NES cartridges. So, you know, it's brand new. The pins are clean. They're straight. So when you put your games in there, they'll power up right away. And it's compatible with, you know, virtually all the games, all the controllers, stuff like that. So it works just as an NES, but without using your nice, clean, original one from 1985 and not having to mess with wiggling the games all the time. So these are really cool. We've got a bunch of those. Let's see. Also, they just recently came out with one for Atari. It's called the Retron 77. Plays the original Atari 2600 games, comes with one controller, has HDMI output built in. So does that Nintendo one. And that's a cool thing about these third-party systems that Hyperkin's come out with these past few years, that they're all HDMI compatible. So they actually hook up to any current TV. They upscale, you know, not to total 1080p, obviously, because the games can't do that, but it makes them look really sharp and really nice on your HD TV. We've got the same type of thing with a Genesis model. It's called the Mega Retron. It's like a high-definition Sega Genesis. So those are just $49. Then we've got, let's see, then we have some of the multiple system, multi-console systems. So we have 2-in-1s, 3-in-1s, 5-in-1s. The ones that we got in this shipment, we got some of the 3-in-1s. So these do Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and Genesis all in one system. So, you know, if you have like a little bit of everything and you just want something to hook up to your TV, HDMI compatible, that can play your games without messing with your nice, pretty original ones on the shelf, these are really handy to have. So 85 bucks on those for the three-way systems. Then we've been carrying these for several years, and this is one of our top sellers on retro consoles. It's called the Retron 5. And if you haven't heard of a Retron 5, let's see if I can just put it right there. So the Retron 5 is a really cool system. They call it the Retron 5 because there's 5 cartridge slots on it. But it plays more than 5 types of games. So you can actually play 9 types of games right out of the box on it. And that's going to be Nintendo, but also the Japanese Nintendo, the Famicom, the Super Nintendo, and the Japanese version of that, the Super Famicom, the Genesis, and the Japanese version of that, the Mega Drive. So that's 6, just right there. Then we go to, in the front, they have a little cartridge slot. In that cartridge slot, you can play original Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games in it. So that's 9 total games. There's an adapter they sell separately. We didn't get any in this shipment, but we do carry them at our stores and on our website. That'll convert the Sega Genesis port into taking Master System games also. And so, you know, 9 systems right out of the box will play on this machine, and 10 if you get that adapter for the Master System games. But it's a really cool device. It's an all-in-one machine. Again, it's something you can easily hook up to your current TV. Leave all your nice, pretty stuff on your shelf in your game room, you know, for people to look at and collect. You know, and you're not putting extra wear and tear on those by playing with them every day. They're just up there collecting value. This is the daily beast that'll play your games just when you want to just kick back and relax. It's really cool. They're $129. HDMI output. It gives you a save ability on all the games. It's compatible with, you know, almost all the games out there for all those systems. Controllers. It has all the original controller ports. So if you don't like their controllers, you want to plug in an original NES controller, that's cool. You can plug it in there. You can remap the buttons. You can even remap the controller styles. Like you can play Nintendo games with a Genesis controller if you want. It's got a lot of really cool features. So we love this thing. We've been selling this for about 3 years, and you know, they do great. So we love them. Yeah, and I think that's about it. So like I said, we got a huge shipment from Hyperkin. I know with the shutdown this year, earlier this year, you know, it's been light on product and stuff like that. But this past month, we've been taking trades again, and our stores are getting just flooded with trades. New games, consoles, all kinds of hot new stuff coming in. And then same thing from our third-party suppliers like Hyperkin. we're getting, all the controllers, AV cables, power cords, new retro consoles like this. All those products are flowing into our stores now, and we're stocked back up and ready to see you. So thanks for all your support. Come check out our friends at Hyperkin and all their cool products on our website or in our stores. And we appreciate your business and support. And you can shop for all this at a local Game Over store or online at GameOverVideogames.com. So thank you, and we'll see you next time.